Rainbows Are Circles, Episode 30. Today we're talking about the power of pausing so we can slow down, take a deep breath, and actually live more in the present moment so we can enjoy life as we're going through it instead of feeling we're just rushing through our day and checking off our to-do list. So join me right now with a deep breath in and out. Didn't that feel nice? Let's talk about the power of the pause, shall we? Welcome to Rainbows Are Circles, a podcast exploring human potential and everyday wonder. What possibilities open up for us when we explore life with optimism, curiosity, and an open mind? In this episode, we'll be doing a guided experience where we'll be slowing down our breathing and really taking everything in through our senses. So if you are driving a car or operating heavy machinery or anything like that, then you can pause and save this episode for later. Good day, everybody, and welcome back to Rainbows Are Circles. Life can sometimes feel very frantic and busy in this fast-paced, high-tech world that we live in. Am I right? This busy pace can cause us to feel rushed, to make us feel stressed out, anxious, and often makes it difficult to just enjoy the present moment where we are right here, right now. So let's take a moment now just to get present. Take a deep breath in with me, breathing in, feeling the air fill your lungs, fill your body, and big exhale out. Feeling that sense of relaxation and release on the exhale. And just take a few breaths like that, deep breaths in and out. And just enjoying the sensation, the act of breathing. Continue to breathe in this way, just feeling yourself already begin to slow down, feeling your eyes, your jaw, your shoulders relax. And notice how every exhale seems to bring a sense of release and softening. And just blink your eyes and look around you. Notice what you can see. Notice 3 interesting or beautiful things that you can see right now. Maybe it's the way that the sunlight comes in through the leaves on the tree. Maybe it's a beautiful piece of furniture that you're looking at if you're sitting inside. Noticing 3 things and hearing the sounds around you. Feeling your body, feeling the points of contact between your body and the floor or your chair. Notice anything that you can smell or taste. Anything that you hear or feel in your body or see. And notice anything that you can sense. And just keep breathing deeply, nice and slow. And feeling what it's like to be aware of your surroundings. And notice how you feel. And what if you could be in this state more often? Not just when we're sitting here listening to this podcast, but when you're interacting with your friend or your child or your partner or a loved one. When someone's speaking with you, if you could really take in their facial expressions and hear the different tones in their voices and hear what's being said even beneath the words. What if we could feel really aware and present when we're going on our afternoon walk or a bike ride or a hike or just strolling down the street to our car? What if we could bring this presence into our work day when we're sitting at our desk, feeling ourselves breathing, noticing what's around us? What if we could bring this presence into every meal that we ate, or just enjoying our morning coffee or tea, or just having a drink of water, feeling the cool water as it comes in and down through our bodies, feeling a sense of appreciation for this clean water. So notice how you feel right now after just a couple minutes of slowing down our breath and becoming aware of our surroundings. Take a mental note of how you feel. If you feel good, if you feel relaxed, calm, joyful, really take that in and notice that you created this feeling or these feelings yourself just by breathing and becoming aware, becoming more present. And all you had to do was just take a couple minutes to pause and breathe and look around and feel. That's no small thing. This means that we can control and manage the way that we feel moment to moment as we go throughout our day. So when you're feeling rushed or stressed, you can start to notice that and recognize that I can take a deep breath here and I can exhale and I can pause and I can ground and center myself instead of just continuing to feel anxious and stressed, or maybe reacting or lashing out in a way that I don't want to, that I'll regret later. It's really powerful, and all you have to do is take a minute, take even a second, a breath, and that's already creating some distance and space between you and maybe strong emotions or anxiety or stress. When we can pause and breathe and just take in our surroundings, we're able to be and live in a more present and calm, relaxed state. So if you found this helpful, you can find ways to incorporate these pauses into your day. And a really simple way to do that is to tie this activity with something that you already do. So maybe when you wake up in the morning, before you get out of bed, you can take a few moments just to breathe and look around and take in your surroundings and feel that sense of presence. And maybe even at nighttime you can do that. Or every time, let's say you have something warm to drink, you can hold that cup of tea or coffee in your hand and look down and feel the warmth of the cup and breathe and smell and taste and see and feel. Or every time that you have a meal, or anytime that you find yourself beginning to rush. So for myself, I often find myself rushing when I'm going to work or driving the car. And so I have to take a deep breath in and just pause and know that I don't have to feel anxious and stressed. I can pause and I can breathe and I can slow down. And then from that calm state, I can also notice, I'm rushing again. Maybe tomorrow I will leave earlier for work. We can make these decisions. We can kind of think things through from a more grounded state so that we're not just reacting from an anxious and stressed out state. Because when we're reacting from an anxious, stressed out state, it's usually not a good reaction. Usually we lash out in anger or frustration, or we say things we don't mean, or maybe we mean them in the moment, but then we regret them later, right? So how can we ground and calm ourselves more often so that we can live from that state more and more? I hope that you enjoyed this, and as you go through life, notice what activities bring you into that state of feeling good and feeling calm. Maybe it's when you go on a walk, maybe it's when you take a bath, or journaling. For me, it's journaling, it's reading, it's music, it's taking time for myself, going out on walks and on hikes. And those things make me feel really good and calm. And then just, taking time to pause and breathe throughout the day, especially if and when I notice myself feeling anxious. So start noticing what it is for you and write them down so that you can have like a little toolkit of things to do, or things that you can do if and when you feel like you need to take a pause. And that pause might just be as simple as one deep breath in and out. Sometimes that's already enough. So I hope that you find ways to bring more pausing and slowing down into your day. Thank you so much for listening. Also, if you want to check out some new things that I've been creating, I started posting a weekly video on YouTube. And the recent one that I did was about a 5-minute video on how to make a hanging planter for a little potted plant that you might have. You can check that out on my YouTube channel, which is called Rainbows Are Circles. Thanks so much for listening, and have a magical day. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Wow, 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 wow. Rainbows are circles, yeah.